Welcome everybody to the Neca arc of Rob's Godzilla Room Reviews. Now, I figured I'd start off with something a little different. I know some of you might have been expecting one of the bigger Neca Godzilla figures to be talked about first, but I thought to myself, start the series off small, end it large. Plus, I don't really see too much love being thrown at this set, because despite their size, these figures are really nice. So to start off the Neca arc, today we are looking at the Neca and WizKids Godzilla Mystery Minifigures, the Showa and Heisei set. The other part of the set is all 2014 related. That'll be a little bit more down the line. But let's get started. First, we're going to start off with one of the rarer figures you can get from this set, and that is Godzilla 1954 with the breath effect piece applied into his mouth. And yeah, dudettes, seriously, these little things are really cool. I mean, look at this detail. The dorsal plates, the skin. Yeah, the eyes look how they look. Like, even the little streams on the breath effect piece, this just looks so very good. I honestly don't mind that I spent a lot of money on these little tiny things when they first came out. I had a lot of doubles of these. So not only is this one of the rarer ones you can find within the set, this one is actually one of my very favorites, just because I love 1954 Godzilla, and the breath effect piece, no less, this is just fantastic. I don't understand why the nails are that bright mustard custard yellow, but obviously I'm not gonna hate on it. I guess it definitely beats the entire figure being all gray. Up next, we have 1968 Godzilla, and if this Godzilla design didn't look derpy from the get-go, this just absolutely ups the derp. The only thing I don't like about this figure is just how bleh the dorsal plates look. Yeah, the figures are small, but when you look at other figures in this set, you can see that they obviously could have done a much better job with this. This figure and one of the Heisei figures were two of the hardest ones to come across. It's ironic because the rarer ones with the breath effect pieces, those I got pretty quickly. But anyway, detail-wise, the skin looks fantastic. The dorsal plates, yet again, could have been done a little bit better. Really like how they molded the tail. Very fantastic. Oh, those dorsal plates. But overall, the figure looks really nice. From the side, because when you look at him straightforward like that, he just looks like a cross-eyed hamburger. And here we have 1962 Godzilla, I believe. And the dorsal plates on this figure were handled a little bit better. Like, at least there was some differentiation in there from the black and the yellow for the dorsal plates. For a tiny figure, I can see what they were trying to do, and this is one of the only figures where the eyes actually look painted very nicely. I like that he's in this lunging forward pose. You know, a little bit of a micro shelf hogger, but he looks great. Don't you think? Teeth, the mouth, the eyes, the claws. Oh, and mind you, the dorsal plates on these figures and the claws on these figures, they are very sharp. I drew blood once on one of the 2014 ones, but we'll get into that when that video comes around. Up next are the two Heisei figures that were included in the set. And this was the other one that took me a very long time to finally get. Now, this guy actually has a little bit of a story behind him. Back when Tumblr was, you know, cool and everything, I had a follower on there that I would talk to every now and then, Godzilla, manga, anime, that kind of thing. And this follower was nice enough to send me this and a couple of other things in the mail because I could just not pull this guy. I spent so much money trying to pull this dude, and that lovely follower just hooked me up for free. And to this day, I just wish I can go on thanking them over and over, because it's because of them that I was able to complete this set. But anyway, detail on point. The eyes were painted fantastically. As you can see, the dorsal plates look fantastic. Like, the detail, the way that the yellow really pokes out from the black, separating itself, it not just looking, you know, globbed on. Fantastic. Really beautiful stuff here. Now, the final one of the video, and my favorite Heisei Mystery Mini, is Burning Godzilla. With, as you can see, some translucent plastic in there. Yes, if you get this guy in some direct sunlight, he will be shining. Beautiful translucent dorsal plates, beautiful translucent legs, stomach, chest, and shoulders. The eyes could have been painted a little bit better. The double I have of this is actually taped to the dashboard in my car, acting as my guardian angel. Oh my god. But yeah, I just love that this guy is translucent. I love that when he glows, it's a nice orange, and on top of that, the figure just looks fantastic. Oof, ah. Let me get some more of that. The Neca and WizKids Godzilla Mystery Mini set is honestly a really nice set to have. No matter where you put them, they're eye-catching, even though they're so small. They're packed and stacked on detail. Some of the paint is here nor there, but remember, these are very, very tiny figures. Just about 2 inches. And believe it or not, for figures that are only 2 inches tall, these guys do command some pretty weird prices on eBay. I mean, mind you, most of the listings I've seen on eBay are for the entire set, and that's understandable. But sometimes, by themselves, people are charging more than the store price was, which I find absolutely ridiculous. So if you can get the full set, Heisei, Showa, plus the 2014 stuff for a good price around 20 bucks, I would definitely say pick these things up. Just be sure to look at them, because as cool as these things are, they are very delicate. I've seen breath effect pieces snap off, I've seen dorsal plates snap off. Just make sure if you get them, you put them in a nice safe place. These boys is definitely worth having in your Godzilla collection, especially if you like little mini PVC figures. But anyway, that's about going to wrap it up for the debut of the Neca arc for Rob's Godzilla Room Reviews, and I will see you all on Monday, where we will be looking at a traditional Neca figure. Hope you lot don't mind that this is how the series started. Until next time, everybody, may Skrionk be with you all.